a feeling of mistake might be the person in the mirror talking again.
So totally I do drawings and paintings. And when I paint, usually most of the time I use acrylic and sometimes oil pastels. And for drawing, I use different things, ink with nib pen or pencil, or again oil pastel, but as a drawing material or media. Most of my painting, 90% I think, are acrylic. As you see, my figures seems to be very realistic. Probably I express myself through the colors, not through the drawing. These are actually boards, all of them. I paint over the boards, and the boards I collect them from the street. You know that everywhere you can find the closets that people don't need and they leave them on the street. The back part is a kind of board that I take them and then I cut them and I use them as a base of my paintings. So when the painting is finished, then if I find one example here, because presenting on the board is not so nice and probably beautiful, then I make a frame behind the board and just turn it to a beautiful painting that can hang it on the wall or can exhibit it. So most of my paintings are done over these boards. Of course, I do on the canvas too. These are some of the paintings that I did. I do this kind of style of my painting. Usually I start at the university. Sometimes it's finished. This is completely done at the university, but it's not still finished. This part maybe I need to work over a little bit more. And then I bring it home. I put it on my easel here. I sit in front of it and I do it further. This also is not finished. These are actually not yet finished, my paintings. This is not finished. This is already finished. And I use the colors very emotionally. They are completely me, and I don't care about the real atmosphere. And I always change them. You see, sometimes my figures are white, sometimes are brown, sometimes are yellow and pink, and are depend on my emotions in that moment, and also the connection between me and the model or the surrounding space, all of them. But I'm totally free in that process. No, this is a very old drawing of mine that I did it, I think, 5 years ago. And I had the opportunity in one of my courses at the university to do some print screens, and I did this drawing over the tiles. So sometimes when I do, this is a drawing of mine, I think it's interesting to talk about it, that I like to draw over my drawing, and I take them and draw over them till I feel so that's enough and it's nice. If you look at this drawing, for example, I think I write the dates here. It has 3 dates. 3 times I draw over this papers, and this is the result. Still, I'm not very satisfied actually with it, but there are some parts I need to edit. And I try to, because this is oil, it's not easy to remove it, and I need a little more time to make it some lines that I don't like a little pale, and again overdraw some parts to create a situation that makes me satisfied. And sometimes when again I'm not satisfied with it, and then I sit in front of my mirror and I draw my portrait over it, and then it will be another extra layer. These are the works that I somehow I like them. I mean, there are some drawings that I don't like them, or I have some. I think I have maybe 500 in Vienna, and these are more than 1,000 or 2,000, I think. And these are the ones that I really like them. Painting, I did it around 5 years ago, and as you see, it's completely other style. I mean, with more detail, more time consuming painting. I think I did it through 2 weeks, and it's oil color. After this period of time, a little more faster painting, freely using the colors, but still, as you see, I'm a little more involved in the details. Then I came to this period of time. You see that the colors are more free, the surfaces with the same color, and very fast touch of the brush. Then later I came to another kind of painting, combination of drawing and painting. I use the color, and over it I draw. I need to mention one point that's important, that I see the red color a little weaker than normal, and that makes me some limits, but in the same time makes me so brave to use the colors with more contrast, because I need to see them and enjoy them. I don't see the contrast between colors as much as normal eyes. I did it actually again around 5 years ago. It has several layers. The first layer, when I did it after a photo. So, of course, the model also was there. I mean, sometimes I again watch the model because she's my partner. And the first layer was very realistic colors, and it was oil color. And one of my first experiences with oil color, of course, I had enough experience with acrylic, but not with oil. But I was not satisfied with the very realistic colors, and then I tried to exaggerate according to the light and shadow on the face, and I just used the colors that you can see. This is a self-portrait actually, and I paint myself, and I think when I feel really happy moments in my life, I'm like this. I feel like that. It's that moment of happiness. In art, I think everybody does some kind of art in their life. But when you become really involved in art, it happens step by step, or something that during the time pushes you in this way. And then you feel that it's really feeding something inside you, that you need it. And when it happens to you, that you feel that you are feeded by this kind of art, then you're an artist anyway, you cannot give up. You always need to continue it. It's part of your life.
A feeling of mistake might be the person in the mirror talking again.